Let's pay homage to the Buddha, fully enlightened one. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Today we will continue Profound Dhamma. There are 16 steps of insight knowledge that lead to Nibbana. What are the 16 insight knowledges? So, we all have the diagram. So Buddha taught Sila, Samadhi, Panya. So we have explained already about Sila and Samadhi. So, without Sila, we cannot develop concentration. So without concentration, we cannot practice Panya, insight meditation. So, for the second training, the training of concentration, there are two types of concentration: excess of absorption concentration. So, be heedful. Buddha taught 40 types of samatha meditation objects, or Buddha taught 2 types of concentration, excess or absorption concentration. As you all know, the Fourth Noble Path, the way leading to cessation of suffering, the way leading to the path, the way leading to cessation of suffering, yes. So it is, in other words, Eightfold Noble Path. So among Eightfold Noble Path, there is one, it is right concentration. Visuddhimagga said, excess concentration and absorption concentration are called right concentration. So because of this reason, if we practice Eightfold Noble Path, we need to practice right concentration. So nowadays people like practicing vipassana directly. So if they want to practice vipassana directly, according to the Buddha, we have to start with 4 elements meditation. What is 4 elements meditation? It is nothing special. It is just one among 40 types of samatha meditation. Because of this reason, if we want to practice the path leading to Nibbana, at least we have to start with 4 elements meditation. 4 elements meditation can be attained, excess concentration. So pure insight meditators, even they directly practice vipassana meditation, we cannot say there is no concentration, there is excess concentration. If someone says, I will practice vipassana directly without any concentration, it means he or she is going to practice 7-fold Noble Path. Okay? Buddha said, develop concentration. The one who is concentrated knows and sees things as they really are. Okay? So if there is no concentration at all, excess or absorption, can we see as they really are? No. So if we have no concentration, we cannot see as they really are. It means we have no right view on the Dhamma. Because of not developing concentration, there is no right concentration. Because of having no concentration, there is no right view. How many parts remain? How many?
6.
6. Because of having no right view, there will be no right thought. Okay? How many remain?
5.
Okay, 5. Because of having no right concentration, having no right view, having no right thought, his or her effort will not be right effort. How many remains? 4. Can you go with 4? 4 for lower path to Nibbana? No. Now people are going that way. Okay? So you should understand. If there is no right concentration, there will be no right view, there will be no right thought, there will be no right effort. So that's why, according to the Buddhas, if we want to know and see, we need at least excess of absorption concentration to develop. So if there is no right concentration, I have to say another thing. There is no right mindfulness too. Right? How many remain? Only 3 remain. What are 3? Right speech, right action, right livelihood. What are they? They are sila only. Can you go with sila to Nibbana? Just alone sila is impossible. Okay? So that's why. So under the title of samadhi, there are 3. Right effort, right mindfulness, right concentration. So the one who doesn't develop concentration means the one who has no right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. That's why there will be no knowledge of insight meditation. Now, intellectually, do you agree with me? Yes. Practically, it's more difficult. Okay? So that's why Buddha teaches us sila, and then samadhi, and then panya. What is the first knowledge of insight knowledge? The knowledge of analyzing mentality and materiality. So to attain the first knowledge, we need to start with the 4 elements to know the ultimate materiality. So in the diagram also, please see, after practicing concentration, there is the 3rd step, discernment of materiality. So to know and to see ultimate materiality, we must start practice 4 elements meditation according to the teaching of the Buddha. So this is the starting point of vipassana meditation. So as I have explained, how do we need to see to know ultimate materiality before? What do we need to see to know ultimate materiality? What do we need to see? Forgot already one day. Kalapa, very happy. Okay? So only when you see small particles, you can practice to know, to see ultimate materiality. Remember, Buddha said, the whole world, inanimate world or inanimate world, is made up of small particles. Only then we understand the words of the Buddha. Buddha said there is no man, there is no woman, there is no mountain, there is only materiality. Okay? So you must discern internally, externally. Okay, after discerning ultimate materiality, you must continue discern ultimate mentality. How does the mentality arise?
Based on materiality.
Yes, based on materiality, mentality arises. How does they arise? They arise in a form of mental process. I have introduced all of you one of the mental process, color line. Remember, there are two mental process, idle cognitive process and mind or cognitive process. How many mind movements present in idle cognitive process? 14 plus 3. Altogether 17 mind movements. So every mind movement, it has consciousness and associated mental factors. First, you must see the mental process. Seeing the process of the mentality alone is not enough. Before meditators can practice mentality, because of having no concentration, before meditators hear something which is pleasant thing, I have told you, they just be happy feeling in their mind. You understand? So when meditators have developed concentration and then practice ultimate materiality, because mentality arises based on materiality, that at that time, if they systematically practice ultimate mentality, they will start see the process of mentality. First, don't understand mental process. Now, because of concentration, start understand what is mental process. Now the difference mentality. So when you start see the mental process, first you need to count how many mind movements arise before Bhavenga. So before Bhavenga, how many mental mind movements arise? 17. Okay? But the first 3 mind movements, it is not easy to understand for the beginner. This is also Bhavenga mind movement too. Because as I have told all of you, they are Atita Bhavenga, Bhavenga Salana, Bhavenga Pichila. So at that time, the beginner who start descent mentality, no need to notice about it. Must start from the Pancha Dwara Ujjana. So altogether, Pancha Dwara Ujjana. It is 5 doors advancing consciousness. So altogether it will be 14 mind movements. After 14 mind movements, Bhavenga mind movement will interrupt. Let us say, Bhavenga mind movement will arise. After Bhavenga mind movement, mind or cognitive process will arise. How many mind movements present in mind or cognitive process? Altogether 10. Okay? So the last mind movement of the mind or cognitive process is the Dharamana. Registration mind, the Dharamana. So after the Dharamana, Bhavenga mind movement arises again. After that, mind or cognitive process arises again. Mind or cognitive process arises after Bhavenga mind movement, one after another, continuously, many times. Okay, now you see what is the mental process. Here you all need to understand one thing. Who knows the name of my movement? Who knows the name of my movement? Who can name the name of my movement? Only the Buddha. Because of Buddha, we knew we come to know the name of the mind movement. So because of this reason, Buddha teach to those who have faith on Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha. Because of their past practice, they have faith on Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha. There are two ways of, when we practice meditation, there are two steps, there are two ways of practicing. It is explained in the commentary. First is following the teaching of the Buddha. The second is directly experience with our insight. If the first step is not present, there will be no improvement to second step. Because Buddha said, to know materiality, you must practice 4 elements. So if we practice 4 elements, so you will attain access concentration. And then if you continue, you will see small particles. At that time, meditators not yet practically see. Then, because of their past parami, they have faith on Buddha. That's why they follow the words of the Buddha. They practice 4 elements. When they can practically discern 4 elements, they attain finally access concentration. When they continue discerning in the block of light, the time, access block of light that appear, the time, access concentration is attained. So at that time, if they continue discerning in the block of light, it breaks down into small particles. So at that time, meditators attain experience through his insight knowledge. That's why if lacking of the first step exists, there will be no knowledge of direct knowledge. So that's why the first step in Pali is called Anumana, following the words of the Buddha with faith. If someone is rejecting the words of the Buddha, how can I teach them? Oh, I don't want to focus on the breath. I don't want to focus 4 elements. Such type of meditators, what do the teachers do? You know? I wait until he willing to practice. Okay? I have nothing else to do with him. Okay, if you want to do this, you can do. This is Metta and Upekkha. Remember, I have explained Metta and Upekkha. Not to all, to some bhikkhuni, the time they interview with me. If I have time, maybe I will give here that talk again. So Metta is doing for the good of others. But someone is not ready. At that time, they don't want to accept our metta, our helping hand. If we force, you must do, who will suffer? Both will be suffer. Both will suffer. So that's why it is not metta. It is called greed. Okay? Emphasize on one's own desire. Metta is something we do for the good of others at the right time, at the right place. Sometimes even they don't understand yet. If we need to say or help or do something, we need to do. Sometimes they can't accept it. Sometimes they can't understand it. At that time we cannot do just with upekkha. So upekkha means not neglecting completely. We just continue what we have to continue, leaving behind temporarily. we continue what we have to. We continue doing what we have to continue. We leave that person behind for a while. On the way returning back, we will meet or we will see with that person again sometime. So that time we must investigate, is it the right time for me to say, to do something for him? Is he willing to do? Is he ready to do? If he knows that now it is the time to say him something again. So at that time we give our hand again. So Metta and Upekkha must go together in this way. But people nowadays, if they do something for the good of others, if they don't accept, what do? Dislike, sometimes hate. I will not do anything for him. Right? This is not metta. Because cannot stop the order of self-desire. Not happy, dislike, hate. Not happy, dislike, hate. True or not? Considering whether I am such type of person or not. So that's why we need to practice together metta and upekkha. We are talking about the one who don't listen to Buddha. That's why the one who has no faith on the Buddha and Dhamma and Sangha, at that time we can't do, at that time we have to be patient. We wait till the right time to have. Now as I have told you, because of following the words of the Buddha, finally, insight, the direct knowledge appear. That is called Paccaka Jnana. Paccaka Jnana means direct knowledge. The first one is Anumana, the second one is Paccaka Jnana. Here I want all of you to consider deeply one thing. Why does the way leading to, because of whom the way leading to Nibbana appear? The way leading to Nibbana appear because of whom? Very difficult. Very easy question. Why all of you are so difficult? Because of the Buddha, the way leading to Nibbana appear. Right? Eightfold Noble Path is the way leading to Nibbana. True? Not true? Yes. Yes. So the way leading to Nibbana appear because of our Buddha only. So, without following the teaching of the Buddha, if someone practices, is it possible to realize the Dhamma? It's impossible. Why I tell you this? Nowadays, not only in our country, all over the world, there are some teachers. They instruct the meditators how to practice meditation. Text, no need. Just look at your body, the Dhamma will appear. Possible? No. Good, very good answer, very strong. That's why first we must follow the teaching of the Buddha with Anumana. Only then the right understanding, the right view, the right thought will arise. So because of this reason, we should understand how to practice meditation, Anumana and Paccaka. So now Buddha said there are 14 mind movements before Govinga and 10 mind movements after Govinga. So after seeing this, another step you need to proceed. Can you pronounce me the name of the first mind movement? Pancha Dwara Vujjana. Repeat Dara Hashipshiyo. Pancha Dwara Vujjana. how many mental factors present in that mind movement? You see 11? You see 11? Yes, this is the number of mentality that present in this mind movement. So what are they? So in one paper, there are one table. Okay, so now you see 11 from Citta to the Vimokkha. So another second mind movement is Sakku Vijnana, eye consciousness mind movement. Yes. So there are 8 mental factors from Citta to Manasikara. So the third mind movement, Samadhijana. There are also 11 mental factors from Citta to Vimokkha. The fourth mind movement is Santirana. Sometimes 12, sometimes 11. If it is with piti, it will be 12. Without piti, it will be 11. The fifth mind movement is Vutthadana. Every time it will be 12 from Citta to Viriya. And then there are 7 Javana mind movements. So as I have introduced all of you, there are 34 mental factors. What I have explained all of you is the 34 mental factors of the first jhana dhamma. But when we accumulate wholesome deeds, if it is with piti, it will be piti and jnana, it will be also 34 mental factors. So second line 33, you see? Yes. So sometimes we do wholesome deeds without piti. At that time it will be 33. So another line 33 too, it is without jnana, with piti. The fourth one is without piti and without jnana. So I will practically explain what you are experiencing in your daily life. I will explain about it. I will emphasize mainly for the Javana mind movement. Because the former 5 mind movements are nothing special. They are all the time consistent most of the time. What are you now doing? What are you all now doing? Are you doing wholesome or unwholesome? Are you happy? Yes. Are you listening with interest? Yes. So you are now accumulating wholesome deeds with 34 mental factors. Yeah, Asha Samika? Yes. Someone sleeping. So maybe wholesome mind still arises, but without jnana, without piti. How many mental factors will be? 32. Okay, sometimes we are very happy, but we don't really understand it. At that time, 33 without jnana. Sometimes we are with interest, we are trying, but we are not happy. We know well, but we are not happy. So that time without piti, with jnana, it will be 33. Understand? Yes. This is what is practically happening in our daily life. So Buddha teach this Dharma, nothing. It is what we are really doing in our daily life. Buddha taught what is really happening in our life. Because of having no concentration, we cannot know, we cannot see this. So because of this reason, to know the truth, we need to see this. So how to discern this mentality in every mind movement? As I have told you, mentality, it is arising very, very quickly, quicker than the materiality. Even it is so quick, so rapid, Buddha said, if you have developed concentration, you will know, you will see as they really are. So when meditators start seeing every mind movement, so we instruct them to pay attention, consciousness in each mind movement. Understand? Yes. So you know this consciousness present in each mind movement. So after that, we can continue second Sedasika, Phassa, contact. Contact in each mind movement. One time is not enough. We have to try again and again to understand it. After that, do together Citta and Phassa. Do together in each mind movement. After that, Vedana, feeling alone in each mind movement. And then if you are familiar with the feeling, So we have to do citta, phassa, vedana, 3 together in each mind movement. 3 together, 4 together, 5 together, we have to increase one by one. Slowly you will understand the mental factors are present in each mind movement. So this is the way we are instructing meditators in our meditation center. I think it is enough for you. If I explain more than this, it is maybe your mentality becomes 32, I think. I can't allow all of you to arrive 32 mental factors now. What do you want to do?
So, if I'm not mistaken, you said that only Lord Buddha knows the names of each mind moment.
Yes.
Then those yogis in Pa-Auk
Yes.
who let me see. Those yogis in Pa-Auk, can they discern each mind moment?
Yes, because
without knowing the name?
Yes. So Buddha is the one who knew by himself. Buddha is the one who knows each name. We are those who cannot know by ourselves. But as I have told you, with Anumana, following the teaching of the Buddha, we practice. That's why without faith, we cannot practice. That's why now, today maybe you may hear, even the Buddha himself, when he decided to teach the Dhamma, he think about who has confidence on the Dhamma. Buddha teach only to those only. Because Buddha is the one who knew others' parami. Not sure. Even I don't know your parami. I know all of you have faith. That's why I am teaching all of you. Okay? Very good. I need such type of listener. Okay, now the first knowledge of the inside knowledge, the knowledge of analyzing mentality and materiality. One thing, have you the akusala mental table? I want to explain some example, only then you will understand about the unwholesome states of mind. If I don't explain now, in the future maybe I have no time to explain about it. So after you have practiced kusala kala line internally, you must continue externally too. So there are 6 lines: color line, sound line, smell line, taste line, body line, and mind or cognitive process. We all need to practice all these 6 lines internally, externally. But here you all need to know, when we practice externally, we must practice as a whole generally only. We cannot know external person's individual mind. We must discern as a whole generally. So after discerning wholesome, line internally, externally, you must continue and wholesome. Because in the Mahāsatipaṭṭhāna Sutta, Buddha instructed to discern both kusala and akusala. So now I will start explain kala line akusala group table. Today, how about your lunch? Very good? Good or not?
Some dish, some close group, some close no.
And for example, a certain type of dish you like very much. So your hand all the time go there. At that time, in your mind, lobha is arising. Okay? Cannot see lobha. But you are seeing that very delicious food. At that time, cognitive process arises. I don't cognitive process and mind don't cognitive process. So the mental process is the same. Mind movement also the same. So mentality that arises in first, second, third, fourth, fifth, they are also the same with the kusala. The mentality, mental factors.
첫 번째.
But in Javana, how many?
20.
20. Okay? So 20, it is unwholesome, lobha, deity, mental factors. I will tell you what are they. Please look at the 34 mental factors again. So 1 to 14 is the same. So there are another 6 unwholesome mental factors. If you have the space, please write down. If you have the space, you write down. Please write down.
Yeah.
Moha, ahirika, anotapa, uddacha, loma, ditthi. How many altogether? Altogether 20.
20.
Yes. So the time you are greedy something, so at that time these mental factors are arising in your mind. Okay? And so sometimes greedy mind also arises with piti. If it is with piti, it will be 20. If it is without piti, it will be 19. You see 22?
Yeah.
So this is prompt mind. So with tina mita we call. With tina mita. Here I will practically explain. So someone, you are eating together the food. So someone like a certain type of dish very much. He is very happy. So another one who is eating nearby him. So the one who like very much, look at that person. And the one who like very much, look at that person. And then he doesn't take the dish that he likes very much. He told me, my friend, very good, very, very delicious. So he then he takes it. He takes it. He is doing not because of his own mind, because someone is prompting him. Okay? So in the beginning, he is not willing to do this. So at that time, he do, but without much interest at that time. We call it prompted mind, because of someone's suggestion. And when he take it, oh, very good. So with piti, so with tinamida, it becomes 22. Have you ever experienced in your life? So now, this is also what is practically happening in our mind. So number 21 is without piti, with tinamida. So lower ditthi, so 4 ways you need to practice. With piti, without piti, with piti and tinamida, and without piti with tinamida. Yes. Okay, now after loba ditthi, loba mana, and dosa icha, dosa matsuriya, we have to continue. This is very good lesson to practice. This is very good one. The more we practice akusala, the more we understand our real state of mind. In our life, many times unwholesome minds are arising, even in daily life, because of not knowing as they really are. We can't avoid unwholesome deeds in our daily life. The more you see with your insight directly, and also if you're all the time continuously mindfully practicing, you see the danger of them, you see the fault of them, you see the disadvantages of them, you see the torturement of an wholesome mind. You will feel shame. So at that time, sense of urgency sometimes becomes strong. We want to remove such unwholesome states of mind from our mentality. But when meditators practically practice, they feel tired too. Also the light of concentration also fall weak. So body feeling also uncomfort. As you understand, when you are angry, your body feeling, your mental feeling, both are bent. Because of unwholesome minds, the materiality that present, materiality that produced by mind is bad materiality. The color of those kalaba also not right. Because of this reason, at that time, they feel and comfort, they feel the weakness of the concentration and light too. At that time, we suggest meditators to do wholesome light again. So at that time, concentration becomes strong and the light becomes strong too. We can say we rest in the wholesome mind. In this way, we have to do it alternatively. Only then we can fight vipassana war. You know, practicing vipassana is fighting vipassana battle. Buddha himself suggested, instructed for this. You are all the time seeing the rising and perishing of the ultimate mentality and materiality when you practice vipassana. Because your inside also know yet mature that you can't realize nirvana. Because of seeing the rising and perishing of the truth all the time that you feel tired at that time. Buddha said at that time it is like a battle. When soldiers are in the battlefield, they feel very tired, fighting against the enemy. At that time, if they feel tired, they enter to their bunker. They eat food, they rest there. And when they feel fresh, they come out and fight again. Buddha also said, when you fight vipassana better, you will feel very tired. At that time, you must enter your bunker again. It is entering jhana concentration again. Only when you feel fresh, you come out from jhana and you practice vipassana again. And this is the suggestion of the Buddha. Buddha didn't say, please pay attention, pain. How can we cure by pay attention, pain? Okay? And that's why you should understand what is the instructions of the Buddha. Ihe hasha samnika. Already 8:30. Let me stop here. Any questions?
Is there translator in Pa-Auk?
Yeah? Now I knew some will go when I go back. They will follow. Some can speak English.
So there's another center, Godumaul, and they are teaching Vipassana. She's asking maybe then if because you explain about the true Dhamma, then will be not true Dhamma.
I don't see anything you can decide by yourself. I just shine the true Dhamma. My duty is just to tell that what is the teaching of the Buddha only. Any questions? No. Let's share merit.
Maybe someone knows about this song, Idami Pongyam. Would you translate directly?
So before reciting, I will tell first. The first sentence, Idam Ripunya, Aswakya Vaham Hotu. May this merit be for the destructions of things. May this merit be for the destructions of things. Things in Asawa. Asawa is especially, Buddha used Kama Sawa, Bhava Sawa, Data Sawa, Avijja Sawa, for Asawa. But if we use the 5 names also, okay, the direct meaning is Asawa, things. Asawa, if you write down, Asawa, it is better. If you read the Vedana book, you will see 4 Asawa. If you write down 4 Asawas also, you can write down in Pali. Kama Sawa, Bhava Sawa, Kama Sawa, Bhava Sawa, Data Sawa, Deti Asawa, and then Avijja Sawa. So 2 words, Kama Sawa means Kama Asawa. Bhava Sawa means Bhava Asawa. 2 words combined. Kama Sawa means Kama Sawa. There are 2 words. Kama and Asawa. Bhava Sawa, Bhava Asawa. Deta Sawa, Deti Asawa. The Kama Sawa means also it is craving, attachment. Bhava Sawa also this is also attachment, craving too. Attachment to life. Deti is deti. Avijja is avijja. So for the destructions of these 4 asawa. So another one, Idam Vipunya, Nibbana Sappajaya Hotu. May this merits be for the attainment of Nibbana. May this merits be for the attainment of Nibbana. This is our aspiration. This is not yet sharing merits. So after that we share merits. Mama Punya Bhaga Sabha Satana Bhajini Tesa Bini Samna Punya Bhaga Sabantu. So I will say, I share all the merits done to all beings. So when we say to all beings at that time, if you share in your language at that time, you can include all the dead relatives, all the spirits. This way you can individually you can see. So I share all my merits done today to all beings. So nada pesa bhemi sana punya bhavanavadu. May all beings be able to rejoice all the merits done by me equally, samani equally. Okay? We share merits. Idam me punyam asavekaya vaham hotu idam me punyam Nippanasa Pacayo Hotu